Hey YouTube, what's going on? Sample Sounds here, bringing you two Wi-Fi battles this time. And they're both against the same person, this Matt character. I said in my last video that I'd be showing you Klefki trolling some people. And this is the guy that it trolls. This guy really hates Klefki. And, well, basically, I've battled him 3 or 4 times. First 2, he actually stayed and battled. Last 2, or 1 or 2, he forfeited because reasons, and you'll see why those reasons are. Anyway, I'm going to be bringing you 2 battles instead of just 1. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started with this one. My team, I'm not going to go over it. You've seen it. You saw the team analysis, maybe. Don't really need to go over it. Let's see. My opponent's, Matt's team consists of Jolteon, really fast, Breloom, really annoying, Aegislash, really common, Tangrowth, really defensive, Typhlosion, really offensive, especially, but not really that much of a threat, and Dragonite. Yeah, it's Dragonite. Let's go ahead and start this battle. Alrighty, like I said, it's against Matt. And he leads off with his Dragonite right off the bat. As I start off with Tyrantrum, and I believe I just go for my Stealth Rocks rather than do anything to it. Because I know, I have a Klefki and I can just like paralyze it or something. So yeah, I just go for some Stealth Rocks and that's all good. Yeah, he's gonna go for Dragon Claw. I believe this knocks me out. Maybe, yeah, that knocks me out. So that's the end of Tyrantrum already. And yeah, next I bring out Klefki, go for the Thunder Wave, and lo and behold, he has a Lumberry. So yeah, about that Dragon Dance, you still got it. And you go for Fire Punch, which does not take me out, I believe. Yeah, I live that with 38, and I go back up to like 47, sorry. And then I just paralyze the Dragonite anyway, so this is why Klefki was annoying for this guy, because he kind of lives a hit and then still paralyzes you, even though you have Lumberry. So, whatever, I don't care about your Dragonite. So, I've got Stealth Rocks up, and this Dragonite's paralyzed, and now I just go for some Spikes, which is good, as he goes for Fire Punch, knocking me out. So, yeah. Next I bring out Togekiss, because I know Togekiss can deal with this thing, and go for like a Dazzling Gleam, but he brings out his Jolteon, which is going to take this Dazzling Gleam. I think it might actually OHKO, or kill it. Oh wait, no, I go for Psyshock, that's weird. Maybe thinking, I don't know why I went for Psyshock, but either way, the Jolteon faints because of crit. I don't know if that mattered, it probably did, but Jolteon has poor defense anyway. Next he brings out his Tangrowth for some odd reason. I don't know why, because I'm in Togekiss, you're not going to do anything to me. I've got Air Slash and you're just going to die. So that's 2 Pokemon down because of Togekiss. The next is Typhlosion, which is going to be faster than me, I believe, and I've got an Assault Vest, so it doesn't really bother me too much. But I switch out anyway because I know that I'm going to need it for his Dragonite. And he just goes for Eruption, which isn't going to do too much because he is weakened. Eruption, if you do not know, goes off of your current HP. And yeah. Anyway, he brings out his Aegislash, and it takes some Stealth Rocks and Spikes, and I just go for Draco Meteor. Why? Because, it hits basically all of his team except for this Aegislash for a lot of damage, and, I think it almost took that Aegislash out, but I switch out, thinking I still need my Noivern, and I just go into Heracross, thinking it's the least important member on my team. He went for a King Shield for some reason, and I just would go for my Mega Evolution, and I believe I used Swords Dance, question mark? Well, let's see, he went for King Shield, and I did, yes, go for Swords Dance. So, I'm at +2, I'm a Mega Heracross, and I believe next turn I just go for Pin Missile, which is what I do. And I believe it's not going to take this Aegislash out, because it is in defensive form, and it resists, so... yeah, this is, yeah. So, it does not take the Aegislash out. It lives with a sliver, like, maybe, I don't know, 5%, if that. Yeah. But, anyway, he goes for Iron Head. It does not kill. That crit did a lot to where he can now finish me off with a Shadow Sneak. So, yeah. That's the end of Heracross. Next out is Chandelure. I can easily revenge kill if I live the Shadow Sneak. And I do with 10 HP. Ooh, look at that. That was really close. And I just finish off the Aegislash with the Shadow Ball. So, next out is this Typhlosion again. And I am Scarfed, and most likely he is Scarfed. But he is down below half, like way below half, so I mean, I'd have nothing to fear from this Typhlosion. And I just finish it off with the Shadow Ball. So yeah, I'll take that, Matt. No, I'm just kidding. Maybe it wasn't Scarfed, I don't know who outspeeds who. But anyway, out comes the Paralyzed Dragonite. I go for Shadow Ball again. Maybe kill it off, but no, I do not. And he's just gonna roost off. I mean, it doesn't really matter. The Shadow Ball kind of got the special defense drop, so I mean, the Shadow Ball is going to do more. And you did not take him out. But he does get paralyzed, so that's good. And I can just take him out with the next Shadow Ball. So, yeah, that's the end of Dragonite. Finally. Should have been out a while ago, but oh well. Next out is his last Pokemon, I believe, his shiny Breloom, and it's just going to get its possible sash broken by the entry hazards, and I'm just going to finish off with a Shadow Ball, I believe. And that is what happens, so that's the end of that Breloom and the end of this battle. That was a good game, Matt. We are going to go ahead and go to the next one. This time he has a Mandibuzz instead of a Typhlosion, so I don't know, I guess he brought it for like defogging, but whatever, I don't really care. Let's go ahead and get on to the battle. Hopefully my battery stays alive long enough for this battle to be done. Anyway, it's against Matt again, and I start out with Togekiss this time, knowing that he'd start off with his Dragonite, and I mean physically defensive, and that crit did a lot. But I go for Psyshock, break his multi-scale, and then next turn I go for a Dazzling Gleam to kill it off. And I wish I had a Wish Passer on this team, because I don't have any recovery for this Togekiss, because it is Assault Vest. And yeah, that's the end of that thing. So anyway, Jolteon comes out, and I switch out my Togekiss thinking I'll need it because of that Mandibuzz. And I should go into Tyrantrum to take any electric hit. So he goes for Volt Switch, which is good for him because he can go out into, like, I don't know, Breloom or something. And that's probably what he's going to do. And that, probably for Jolteon, whatever. No, he goes out into Tangrowth. That's a little odd, but whatever. I go for Stealth Rocks, get those up, and take a Giga Drain, which I do take it fairly well, actually. And for some odd reason, I go for Dragon Claw, thinking that it might do something, but it does not. And I just die to a Giga Drain. So, I mean, whatever. Yeah. This Tangrowth is basically at full, and I believe I bring out Noivern, not who I was thinking I brought out. But yeah, he withdraws his Tangrowth and goes out into Jolteon, probably death foddering it. Don't know why. Maybe thinking I'd go for Hurricane, maybe. But no, I went for Flamethrower because I am Specs, so it's going to do a lot to anything. And since I'm faster than a Jolteon naturally, I'm going to outspeed and kill it off with a Flamethrower. So, yeah. Bye-bye. Next is his Mandibuzz, and I believe I just stay in, go for a Flamethrower. This does not knock it out by any means necessary. And he just goes for default, getting rid of my Stealth Rocks. So, I mean, if the Breloom comes in, it'll still have its Sash. But, I mean, I still have a Klefki. And it can come out and, like, set up spikes or something. But yeah, the Mandibuzz opts to go for a Toxic on my Noivern, which I don't really care. I mean, doesn't really do much anyway, because it's Specs, and it's just going to spam the hell out of Flamethrower. Ha, reference to Nate Wants to Battle. And it does not actually get rid of this H-Slash, even with a crit, so yeah, we're coming to the end of this battle, I believe. This guy actually forfeits after a while. That's why this battle's probably short. And yeah, so I'm Toxic, I'm getting pretty low. He tries to double King Shield, but no, I'm just gonna take you out with a Flamethrower. So yeah, I'm looking good, you're looking bad. I believe this guy actually has a really good record before he met me. Like, I think he had like 80 some odd wins. But yeah, he tries to take me out with a Mach Punch. It does not happen, and I just go for Flamethrower again and take him down to a Sash. So yeah. Anyway, that's the end of my Noivern. And next, I bring out my Chandelure because it is Scarfed, and I can just take him out with a Flamethrower. I have 3 Pokemon on this team with Flamethrower. It's kind of funny. But yeah, that'll be the end of that. And next out is his Mandibuzz, and he just forfeits. So he still had Mandibuzz and Tangrowth left, so I mean, he would have lost anyway because of Chandelure's Flamethrower. So I mean, that's whatever. Guess good battles, Matt. You should have sticked it around. Whatever. The other battles you forfeited right after your Dragonite got paralyzed. But don't worry, Matt. You are my friend on the 3DS.
So my camera just died, and this is being post-recorded. But yeah, as I was saying, Matt, really, I have another team in the works, so whenever I have that up, we can battle again, and you won't have to worry about Klefki because it's actually not in that team this time. So anyway, if you like these battles, because there are 2 of them, go ahead and leave a like. If you have any comments, questions, concerns, leave them down below. And if you like me and want to see more, go ahead and subscribe. It's all your choice. And until later, peace out.